Hello, everybody. It's so good to be here again with you, checking in with some of the thoughts I've had this week that have just been pumping in and out of my head as I go through the day. And after sharing some thoughts last week with everybody on giving support, I wanted to expand a bit, at least on one of the aspects of giving support. And that this is one I think that many of us struggle with for a variety of reasons, and that is the giving and the receiving of compliments. I think most of us are much more comfortable giving compliments than we are in receiving them for a variety of reasons. So I just wanted to share some thoughts that I've had this week as they've popped into my mind that might be helpful to you, or you may be able to give me some help with. Uh, if we're honest, I think most people focus on physical appearance to some extent. This might be largely due to the what can be at times almost insane amount of importance society places on outward appearance. Uh, because of that, so many of the go to compliments that we have in our back pocket tend to revolve around looks. Oh, you have such lovely eyes. You have a pretty smile. You know the drill. This is not to say that compliments about appearance are bad, because they certainly aren't, or that we should stop giving them. In fact, they are almost always well intended. But as I've done a little bit deeper dive this week, it seems that how um, appearance based compliments uh, are both given and received may not be the best way to show somebody that we love, care, and support them in whatever is going on in your life. I found myself asking myself several times this week, uh, is physical appearance really that important? Um, when you give somebody a compliment about how they look, you are most likely genuinely being kind. After all, a simple, hey, you look really beautiful is quite nice to hear. But if that's all our compliments are, we may run into a little bit of trouble. There are so many compliments that are not about appearance that may be even more meaningful both to give and to receive. Physical compliments are nice, but as a whole, it can be nice to shift away from the pressure that is put on looks in our society. External pressure from things like the TV, movies, magazines, social media, AI can cause us to worry an extreme amount about our appearance. Valuing appearance too much can do something significantly harmful to our overall well being. I know one of the things that has been really problematic to me is how so many people keep posting altered images of themselves using the new AI apps that seem to be everywhere we turn around, uh, altering our appearance in such a way that we don't even look like ourselves. It's a misrepresentation of who we truly are, and wowee, that's really bothersome to me. Um, Am I not enough as I am right now in this moment in time? So that's one of the reasons why I guess I was giving some second thoughts to ways we support each other. And sometimes you don't even know if it's an altered image, and you pay compliments based on that altered image that then the person who posted it might even feel guilty about because they know that's not what they look like, and they feel like they're misrepresenting themselves, not being true to who they really are, that who they really are isn't enough. Um, on the other hand, compliments that are not about appearance do a different kind of positive work. And I have found that oftentimes these types of compliments mean the most. So, what are some of the compliments that we can give that are not based on physical appearance? When we compliment someone for the person they are, we take physical appearance out of the equation entirely. We simply say that we value them for their personality, for their heart, and for their character. To me, that is a way more meaningful compliments can be given and received. After all, you likely don't pick deep friendships and relationships based solely on what somebody looks like. Chances are good that there are many character traits that you love about those with whom you surround yourself that have nothing to do with the way they look. So let's focus at least a good portion of the time on those things and compliment them. Telling someone why you love them for the person they are can actually be much more meaningful and much more powerful, uh, even more true, more genuine, and more heartfelt in the degree of caring you're trying to express. Uh, I came up with a list based on a lot of places that I looked and on personal experience concerning the various types of compliments that are not based on um, appearance. And I thought it would be sort of fun to celebrate these things with you when you're a little bit stuck on what to say to somebody when you really want to give them a genuine compliment. I will post the complete list in our the We Spot comments here below. I'm sorry for those of you that are getting this on other media feeds, it won't be there. But in the We Spot, you will find 121 compliments that are not based on physical appearance. The first group that I wanted to share with you are personality compliments. And I came up with a list uh, of those that include things like, you always know the best way to cheer me up. Uh, uh, then there's, you could say something like, I really enjoy hearing your opinions. I love how lighthearted our conversations can be. You're so open-minded. You have such a big heart. And then there's another area that uh, has its own particular list of ways of expressing gratitude and support and value of the person that you're sharing the compliment with. And that particular area has to do with their performance, the actions that they usually express, the things they do. Things like, you're so creative and talented and coming up with fresh new ideas to consider. Um, you have the best taste in maybe food, music, fashion, whatever. You're really good at setting boundaries. And I think that's really beautiful. Uh, people that work with you are so lucky to have you. And then there's a whole nother area besides those two and appearance, and that is relationship compliments. You make me feel comfortable. Have you ever sat down with somebody and felt like you've known them for your whole life? What a gift that is to give someone. Uh, my life is better since I have come to know you. Uh, you make me feel less alone. Because of you, I feel like I know myself better. Wow. You, that person has helped you find insight within yourself and who you actually are. Isn't that a wonderful, wonderful gift to be able to give to someone? I'm just so impressed when something like that is given to me as a gift. Uh, I don't know how you feel about it, but that certainly is the way I feel about it. So these are just some areas. And like I say, I have a list of 121 compliments if you're ever stuck uh, wanting to express to somebody else just how you feel, their role that they play in supporting your journey, and how you would like to support their journey. Um, this isn't going to be a long post, but it is something I really would like you to think about as the new year uh, has come for us, and we are recommitting ourselves for the purpose in which we get together throughout each and every week, every year, which is to give support. We don't say there's only one way to give support and caring and concern and encouraging happiness and where you are in this moment of this day and continuing your happiest, healthiest life journey. Um, one bit of advice I will share with you that I have had to work on myself, and that is to receive with grace and gratitude compliments that are given to me. Uh, as a recipient of such largesse from all of you, I have to remember that part of this giving and receiving of compliments is accepting the gift as it is presented. When someone says or does something nice for or about you, there are only two words that we need to use in a response. And those two words are quite simple. They are thank you. Thank you each and every day for supporting me in my journey. Thank you for the encouragement I try to share with you as we move forward each and every day in the best way we know possible. And thank you for just simply being who you are in this day, in this way that makes all of us better. Have a good one. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.